Hopefully the sound isn't too bad. I probably should go for a wide view. I don't know if we can do that, but I'm in the new workshop, as you can see. Hang on. And what I'm doing at the moment is I'm actually building the kitchen. So I've started today. Hang on, let me move the thing around. I've started today on the track saw on the thing, and I've definitely got something to say about that. But I'll worry about that another time. And then we've got, whoops, we've got a bunch of ply that's cut up there. That's going to be the sides for the cabinets. We've got some ply there, which is going to be some bases. Got some ply there that's going to be bases. We've got ply all over the shop, so that's all good. These are going to be for the front runners, and we've got some adjustable legs on there as well. Hey Andy, how you doing, buddy? So what I'm doing is, hey Toot, how you doing? What I'm doing is I am trying to figure out the best way of kind of bringing you along for the ride a little bit, just because I've got stuff to do in here, and it's been so long since I've been able to do a video that I thought I'd just do sort of have you hanging out here with me for a little bit. We'll try it and see how it goes. I'm using this phone, which is my iPhone. This is using another phone, which has got a different SIM card in it, to hotspot, because we haven't got internet here yet, and the connection is rubbish. So EE doesn't work, which my normal phone is with. How am I doing to? I am doing horrifically. I'm in so much pain, it's ridiculous. I can barely move my hand, but we're getting there. My spine feels like it's going to crush me, and I might die. But otherwise, tip top. So yeah, really, I've just got stuff to do, and I thought, you know what? I will bring you guys along. If you're interested in hanging out with me for a minute, then that's cool too. And I can show you what I've been up to. So, what I've used so far, I hope it improves quickly. Thank you, buddy. It probably won't, but thank you. What I am doing so far, is that where I should, I don't know where to put you. I don't know where to put you, because I can't use the wide angle lens while I'm streaming, I don't think. I can I? What if I do this? No. Oh, I can zoom in, but I can't zoom out. Right, okay. So what I'm doing is I used an online cut, that's an awful angle, an online cut list thingamajiggy, and that, after working out the sizes of cabinets that my dear wife wanted, it meant that I could make a cut list. Fantastic, I'll bring the beers. I don't drink, but there you go. Video quality looked a little better there. How's here? Is here all right? But yeah, it's just, I mean, this isn't really a serious video in all honesty. It's probably not good for the channel, but I just wanted to say hello because I haven't said hello for ages. Cleared out this space yesterday, so that's pretty good. I will do a full video about things at some point. I've got the flooring, I think, arriving tomorrow. So we'll see what happens there, but I've got walls to put up, I've got lighting to do, I've got all sorts of things to happen before this is a usable studio. What's it called? Workshop. So I've just measured out a bunch of the systems so far, and what I'm doing now is I'm just going to pocket hole stuff. Hello, Troy. Is it Troy? Hello, Troy. So I'm just going to pocket hole stuff, but like I said, hopefully it's not too loud and I can speak to you occasionally when I look up. Is that cool? Do we like this idea? If this is a stupid idea, please do tell me and I'll just stop. That's not as fast as it needs to go at all. So I did I made the bathroom. Hey up, Nigel, how you doing? I don't know if you saw them. I can't remember if I put them on YouTube as well as on Instagram, but I did some bathroom units, and basically all I did was pocket hold them. I'm just about to move and set up a small workshop too. Excellent. Well, hopefully, once we can get going into this, because at the minute, it's been a bloody nightmare. And it's been a, hey Mick, how you doing? It's been an absolute nightmare, and I'll tell you why. Because when we moved into the house, or the bungalow, we didn't realise how bad it actually was. And so we basically had to rip it out and start again. So I've been doing plastering, electrical, plumbing, all sorts, and it's been an absolute nightmare. It's because I'm not very good at any of it. I'm not really very good at woodwork. I've got a channel on that. So yeah, it's been quite a challenge. Hey Mick, good to see you again. Good to see you too, buddy. So yeah, it's been quite the challenge. But we were going to move in last weekend, I think, but we haven't. We weren't able to do it because the bungalow's just nowhere near livable. Because it's literally had to be stripped down to beyond the plaster, to bare wall, bare kind of bonding level plaster or hard wall section in some areas. I'm a terrible video is frozen. I'm also a terrible bricklayer as well, by the way. I found out. Are we still going? Are we not going? We'll put you there. Only has sound. Bum. Well, hopefully it'll come back. Let me know if it doesn't, obviously. And we will find out. Okay, here for me. Thank you, Troy. Yeah, so I've had to do so much and try to deal with the illness. I can still hear you talking and drilling. Just refresh your thingamajig too. See if that helps. Refresh the page, mate. See if that helps you. What was I saying? I'm a terrible bricklayer. The bricklaying, weirdly, I think is a thing that I'm the absolute worst at. I mean, I'm not a good plasterer, although I got a really smooth, glassy finish on what I did yesterday, which I'm quite proud of. But yeah, the illness is not coping at all well. I'm in significant amounts of pain. Video's back, excellent. And I am, done that already. In significant amounts of pain, and I wake up in the morning and can't move my hands, and my back's fucked, and it all goes wrong. So that's kind of just where we're at the moment, because unfortunately I've got to do these things because we can't afford anybody else to do them. Because we thought when we saw the house that we had a certain amount of kind of leeway with our budget, because I was going to make the much bigger workshop as well as having this one. But that money's gone because everything needs to happen. At the moment, we don't even have any insulation up in the loft because it all had to be ripped out because of woodworm. Anyway, right, what am I doing? Look at this. Look, this isn't my cut list, but they're the plans for my cabinets. Is that the right way around or is that back to front? Could go either way. So the cupboard is 950. Outer, so I've got, right, what did I measure there? I got this from Wix, by the way. Isn't this the cutest little tape measure in the world? Right, how big's that? Don't 914, just over. That's fine. So this is the cupboard. So I've got 2 times 914. I've got 1 times 914 by 560 somewhere. Where's that? 914 by 560. Like that. So that's the base. Woof. These are the tops. And these are the sides. How hard can it be? Right, I'm going to move you again to try and give you more. Oh, shitting balls. Alright, this is terribly unprofessional. Shocker. Right, so what have we got now? We've got that. We're using the 12 volt. Hey, does anyone know, are there square bits for like the trend pocket hole jigs? Are they standard size? Because the two that I've got are shit. They're really bad. So yeah, if you can tell me, that would be super. But the way I did it, rightly or wrongly, and probably wrongly, before was, I would set, I'll do this side first. Because this is a side, and the sides are going on the outside of the cabinet, I was doing some of this action, and then trying to keep things straight. By the way, the workbench that I'm using is a tough built pair of sawhorses that I borrowed off my dad, with a couple of bits of 3x2 on it and a bit of plywood. So that's happening. I haven't put any pocket holes in them yet. Why didn't you tell me, idiot? I'll put pocket holes in the base. See, this is what happens when you try and do two things at once. I'm not a multitasker. Okay. No, that's the wrong way around. Hello. Right. And also, on YouTube it seems that people put a gazillion screws in things when they don't necessarily have to put a gazillion screws in things. Did someone comment? Did I miss a comment? Dean to Jake Tube up, why do elephants have wrinkles? Would you want to iron them all? I like it. I like it. Right. Let's get some pocket holes in there. A couple of tools that have been absolutely invaluable, and I might at some point make a video about them because they've just been really useful in this whole renovation market, outside of the stuff that I've already got. And that has been the Titan, the big Titan SDS drill that's in Screwfix. It's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I saw Stuart from Proper DIY, he had talked about it. Should I do 5 or should I do 3? Cast your votes now, because I think 3 would be alright, but YouTube seems to have people doing millions of them. So 5 holes or 3 holes? 1, 2, 3 or 5? Tell me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, so the Titan SDS drill, the big bad boy one, Stuart had, and I thought I'll get myself one then because that could come in useful. And I'd taken a load of tiles, I'd taken all the bathroom tiles down by hand, and they were all, the entire bathroom was tiled. And then the fireplace came down by hand. Well, let's use one of those Titan drills. It's very good for money, absolutely. But since then, I've got I dismantled the fireplace by hand as well, and then, but the hearth, used the SDS, made light work of it. And most of our walls are kind of concrete in this, because it's a 1960s bungalow, although I feel that it might be 1950s. But yeah, it's supposed to be a 60s bungalow. Has anyone answered my 5 versus 3 pocket holes answer thing yet? No, they haven't. Someone let me know. And just feel that 3 on each end, I don't think you're winning much by doing 5. Oh, Toot says 5. No reasoning behind it. Maybe it's just a lucky number. I don't know. What's the battery like on this, by the way? Not good. Right. What's the battery like on this impact driver? Well, it's 3 versus 1. 5,000. The JCB tools, I tell you, they've not missed a beat. They haven't missed a beat. So that's been good. Right, so that's the base piece done. Ow. So now, I don't know if this is interesting to see someone build a kitchen cabinet or not. Fucking, what do I know? I kind of like watching people do live streams though sometimes. I just kind of get my chill on a Sunday afternoon, just watch someone go live and it just makes me happy. So that's the base. So what I need to do is put a side there, like that. And that there, like that. Now my clamps are not long enough to be able to do that. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to get one in and then kind of guess. I reckon. Peter Millard, I am not. How wide was it? 914. Fuck, I think those clamps that I've got 900. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Yeah, right. Now we'll see what we can do. Right. Oh, why don't I? Let's use gravity. Pop those there. I'm doing it this way, and gravity is helping keep things where they need to be. I hope. So is my head. Right. Pocket half screws gives you nickel poisoning. Do. Little action with the old 12 volt there. I only brought these over yesterday and I've got no idea what the things are like. Those screws make you look like Dracula. Gravity now, yeah. Right, so that's that side in. It did not go well. Gravity was not my friend there. I'm going to show you because, you know, I think it's important to show these things because a lot of YouTube don't show you that they're not perfect. See, there's a bit of a lip there now. So that's ever slightly on the piss. But I can take this one off. If I take, no, because I was just going to pull it back again. Fuck it. We're going to pretend that that didn't happen. Or at least we're going to pretend that we haven't noticed it. Oops, that's the wrong way. And then we'll see if it causes a problem later on. I'm good like that. Right. So here, let's try the gravity trick again, seeing as it worked so well the first time. It doesn't make any difference if you see these on the top or not, because there'll be a worktop. Yeah, so that just makes it easier. There will be a worktop in the way. I'll come in from the ends a little bit. I'm not even going to measure it because measuring's for pussies. Or measuring's also for people who just want to get things right, one by one. Right, move that there. You know what? I did bring a load of dowels over because I was going to use dowel joinery for this to make sure that everything's straight. And I did not do that, as you can see. It's not quiet though, is it? It really isn't quiet. Right, and that one, we'll hoof that one in there. Look at this, look. It's a kitchen cabinet coming together. Literally, Vicky and I were just discussing this at like lunchtime, just after lunch, about the size cabinets she wanted. And now I'm making them. And this woodworking malarkey's all, it's a good old crack sometimes, you know. But when I can remember to put the name of the cut list thingamajig, then I'll let you know. It's looking on Nitro and Cores, because yeah, this is literally what we started with, and that's then those went into the cut list. Vicky put them into a cut list thing that we found online, and then yeah, that's that. Right, so that's the two sides on. So we've got another side right here, like that. Bring that over, like that, and then wow, up we go. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Not killing anything. Just trying to make sure things are kind of central-ish. In fact, if they overhang a touch, the pocket hole screws can then bring it in, and it'll sort itself out, won't it? Oh, that worked perfectly. Did I put 5 in the other ones, or did I just put 4? I can't remember. Right, so that's in there. Now, because I haven't got a table saw that works, and I've got nothing here, I cannot very easily put the rebate in for the back piece. So I'm going to have to order a bit on for the router on Amazon and get it delivered tomorrow. Right, that is from the edge, should have measured it before, just under 5.5. So there, we'll be about there. Jolly good. Do you need to be technically accurate to build a kitchen? Who knows? We'll find out in a minute. I will have another little look and see if anyone's said anything momentarily. Just get this last support in. Get it in the right place. Look at that, I put them pretty much the same amount in on both sides. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Throw you that. Right. So this is now the carcass for one of the cupboards. Is it straight? Is it fucked? But there's a bit of a pull. when the back goes on, that'll straighten that rotor. What was that noise? Don't know. So yeah, so when the back goes on, that'll straighten my out. But now we've got feet that need to go on it. To be fair, I've also got screw holes that I haven't put screws in, so we'll do those quickly. Has anyone said anything for the minute I need to be aware of, an answer or anything like that? In the place I'm just about to move into, I plan on building a kitchen from pallet wood. Oh, lovely. The noise was Tommy Horse dropping paint. Yeah, with pallet wood, you're going to have to be careful where it goes, I imagine. Because you don't want it to... I mean, I know that, you know, that a lot of the idea of pallet wood having nasties like the preservative is kind of pretty much nonsense because it's gone by the time it gets in use. But you never know what else is on there, do you know what I mean? But if you're not using it for a cutting surface, then it should be fine, I would think. Right, good. So now, what we've got here, you can see, if I lift you up, pop you on there, and drop it like that. Drop it like a guitar. Drop it like a guitar. This is the base of the cabinet. What I'm going to do, doesn't make any difference, I don't think, which is the front and which is the back. So what I'm going to do is mark a 1 inch gap, or 1 inch from the, no, I'm not, because this is in, I'm going to do 30 mil. Like that. Completely random number, but the reason I'm doing that is because when it comes to doing you get a shed load of big pallets from a company that supplies pallet garden entrance 5 minutes. Oh, lovely. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm drawing this line because I'm going to put the feet behind, the front feet especially, behind this line. So it means that we've got enough space for the toe kick. Pardon. Right. Doesn't have to be perfect. Pardon. Right. These adjustable feet, plinth feet, are the only ones that Wix had. So that's what we've got. And the good thing is with these is that they've got this bit, and that obviously you attach to the kick plate and then just doink, pops it on there. Now, one of you gorgeous people, and I can't remember who it was, highlighted to me on Instagram that this section, this sort of knobbly bit that sticks out, is meant to go on the sides, which I didn't know. I thought that was a measure for the front. You know what I mean? So for the toe kick kind of area. So, but if that goes on the sides, then, you know, so be it. Drop the good one. Right. The problem there, though, is because I didn't think about that. The pocket holes are quite close to that. I think we can make it work though. Now, I do wish that these little 12-volt tools from JCB had battery indicators on them, because they don't, and it's quite frustrating. Right, now I need, ordinarily I would be using forge fix screws for these, but they're only little, so just check those in the top. No, the top's got the 2 strips, so we're okay. Yeah, normally I'd use forge fix screws, but I haven't got any dinky ones, and they don't need to be particularly large just to put the feet on with. These will be getting attached to the wall and what have you as well, so you know it's not crazy money. FYI, don't know if they've still got it, but Toolstation have this DeWalt bit set. Well, they had it going for £9, which I thought was quite good, and it's got the magnetic doohickey as well. I thought that was quite good really for £9. So yeah, so what I'm doing up here, I'm going to line this up with the toe kick area, and also have a bit hanging over for the side. Bong that in there like that. I'm not going to take you through building every single one of these cabinets because it's all much of a muchness. But I will do a proper video about this, by the way, but thank you very much to those of you that have sent a one-off donation to the PayPal link. It really helps because, like I said, the budget on this property has gone absolutely mental. So for those of you that have thought you wanted to just help out the channel a little bit, I appreciate you. Thank you very much indeed, you little superstars. Not that you don't have to, by the way, obviously, I just wanted to say thank you to those that had. But I will do a proper thank you at a later point. So this is the first time I've built a kitchen, much like the other cabinets were the first time that I built a bathroom cabinets. But that didn't sound nice. But yeah, it's fairly straightforward, I think. I mean, I might be simplifying it a little bit too much, but it's fairly straightforward. Right, stick you there. Because this carcass idea is just, I think I saw it on a video, and I really need to know who made it, but just showing that, you know, you don't need to have the full box, if you like. You can just make these carcasses with the strips at the top, and I think some people commented on my Instagram post about that as well. Oops. So yeah, the fact that I'm not absolutely crapping my pants about making these is pretty exciting, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm still nervous because if this doesn't work, it's a waste of time and energy. But if it does work, happy days. We looked on Marketplace for kitchens and things like that, and here's the thing I don't get, right? There's plenty of people sell kitchens on Marketplace, and they're like, yeah, it's a £500 kitchen, you can have it for 300, but you've got to disassemble it. I wouldn't want complete strangers coming in my house and just wrecking my kitchen. Fuck that, guys. Right. And also, how does it work when it comes to liability, you know? Because if you're, if I come in your house and take apart your kitchen so I can buy it, then what happens if I wreck a water main or something like that, you know? There you go. That is one of the cabinets on a wobbly. Oh, one of the legs falls off. Where's it gone? Where you gone? Where have you gone? Why have you fallen off as well? Ow. Oh my God. Okay, so, thing about these legs is they do just push in. When they just push in, it means that they just push out as well. I'm going to have to get some O2 adhesive on there. Oh. By the way, the ply that I'm using is from Wicks. It's structural hardwood ply, and show you the quality of that. I mean, it's not birch, but it's not fucking bad, you know. You've got a few kind of occlusions like this, but it's not bad. So yeah, that's it's £40 a sheet, which for 18mm I didn't think was too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. It's not the like £100 or whatever. But anyway, so that we'll get a back on it, and that'll make it more stable. And that will on the back I'll also do a thing going across so I can attach it to the wall easily and all that sort of stuff. Look at that, look. Look at that, flowers, eh? So, okay, I'm going to go now because I'm sweating and I'm in a lot of pain, but I've got a bunch more of these to build. If you're not following me on my Instagram, please go and do so, because I'll put some pictures up once I've done it, but I'm pretty confident I haven't got enough 6mm for the backs, so I'll worry about that later. But if I can just get these bad boys built and stacked up in here, then that'll be good. But yes, I guess the point of all of this is just because you haven't done stuff doesn't mean to say you can't do stuff. And just because you're a dodgy old cripple like I am, and in a lot of pain, doesn't mean you can't do stuff, you can still do it. And I'll probably be in a coma by the end of it, but you know, it's a doable thing. But anyway, that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me for a little while. Hi mate, how you doing? Sorry I missed the start of the live stream, no worries. Make yourself a jig from scraps and apply to hold the cabinet corners together when fitting pocket screws. That's a good idea. That's not a terrible idea. But you see, this is where my little ADHD brain goes wrong, because that will mean that I'll then obsess over making a jig, and then I'll make a jig and then go, well, actually I could make it a bit better, and then I'll spend hours doing that rather than building cabinets. And I need to do this because this has to be done today. So I'm off, but have a great Sunday, enjoy yourselves, and I'll speak to you very soon, okay? But yeah, I'm not dead yet, so I will be back with content as soon as I possibly can. All right then, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. I've forgotten how you stop it. How do you stop it? There we go.